protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams.
All right, what up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're joining from. I hope you're all having a great day. This is round 6 of the Effervescence Virtual Drift Series. Time goes so fast. Round 6, leaderboard is super tight. We are here today in the Nurburgring GP circuit, so probably one of the most well-known places in the racing world for a custom layout. Shout out to the SQCO Drift team and the judges that help us put the layout together. Let's take a look here at what we got for a driver today for qualification. So the layout starts with quite of a big entry, huge decel there. Driver, they really need to lock in the angle, then push it out from outside zone number 2 all the way to that long sweep on outside zone number 3. Really long zone. They need to be committed. They need to be stable. We're going to see amazing proximity this afternoon in that zone. And then a quick switch back before another huge decel. This one for outside zone number 5 over there. A lot of angle needed for the drivers to dive into that inside clip number 2, then inside clip number 3, and finally pushing out to the rumble for the last outside zone, crossing the finish line. Drivers had the opportunity to practice on the layout for 72 hours. So we got really good caliber of drivers, I think, for this season. I'm not in doubt we're gonna have an amazing show. So let's quickly take a look at our qualification group for this morning. So we're gonna divide the drivers into different groups. We'll go group by group. Each driver has 2 non-consecutive runs. So we'll start with Dominic Urali, then Matt Spies, De Suler, Rosario, Bergan, Flowers, Pizzera, Summer, McMichael, and Kashmar. And then we're gonna go over again for their second run, moving on from group 1 to group 2 to group 3 and so on. So I hope you guys are in for the show. We're gonna be ready to start pretty soon. So let's see what we got on the grid. So we are doing the final test here. We got the drivers loaded, ready to roll. Like I said, they've been practicing for the last 72 hours now. This new layout, brand new layout. So it's always a bit more tricky when it's a track that you don't know or you've never driven before. But it's a pretty smooth layout. Everything should be all right. I think we're in for the show. So we're gonna be ready to call out the driver here. And our first driver is going to be Matt Spies. And we are light going down. It's a go for Matt Spies. Round 1 opening disqualification here. Round 6 of the Nurburgring circuit. Great run so far. Really making sure to fill out the outside zone number 3. On the throttle for outside zone number 4. Coming with a lot of speed. A bit shy on the outside zone number 5. And barely touching the inside clip number 2. He's bringing it back though for inside clip number 3 and pushing it out through the finish line. GG. It's always rough, a bit opening. Never know how it's gonna go, but overall here, really good initiation. Fast on the initiation at 125 kilometers per hour for Matt Spies. And I think we have a score here already in for him. That spy is going to be a 70 on his first run. Well done. Our next driver here is Stefan de Suler. Coming in here at 120 on the initiation, making sure to fill the zone, almost straightening there, barely touching the outside zone number 2, coming in a bit shy on the outside zone number 3, but managed to put the tire back on the outside line. Coming in committed, but a bit too fast, touching the rumble there. The outside zone number 5, last transition here on the circuit, pushing it out. Well done. So for Stefan, it's going to be a 49 on his first run. Sure he can do better on his second attempt here. Next up, we got Rosario. Oh, sorry, we are going back on top to Matt Spy. Looks like we have some no-show today. He's coming in at the line here. Lights are going down. For Matt Spy, second attempt, got a 70 on his first run. Well done so far, really filling out that outside zone number 3, coming in with a lot of speed and making sure to fill out that zone a bit more this time, but still throwing it a bit too hard, barely touching the inside clip. Last transition here, coming to the outside zone number 6, pushing through the finish line. Right, and we are ready with our next driver. Looks like we already had the score for Matt Spy. It's going to be a 71. We'll keep that score. Driver at the line, ready to roll. And it's a go. For de Suler, apologize for that little hiccup there, but he's filling those zones, doing it much better this time. Hopefully he can time that outside zone number 5 correctly. Looks like he did from our point of view, but throwing it too hard, missing the inside clip. But it looks much better than his last run. Let's see what the judges think. It's going to be a 67.5. We'll keep that score as well. So that was it for our first qualification groups. So group number 2, it looks like we had some no-show. We'll have Grogan, Stanley, Cote, Branner, Santos, Grainstaff, Alawabi, Jimmy, Rojaz, and Nishi Amura for group number 2. So hope you guys are having a great day so far. Qualification this morning should be a bit quicker with the no-show, but we definitely will have enough driver to fill out the bracket this afternoon. We're up for something. The leaderboard is still super tight. We got a lot of tie on the leaderboard, so drivers are really competing today to get these points, take the lead, try to pull away. Not gonna be easy. The way that drivers can get some points, of course, winning the event. Then there's also getting the first qualification run, highest score, or top 5 first run of qualification get a bonus point. Judges and organizer for this season decided to really incentivize drivers to show up everything they got on their first attempt of their qualification. So there's a bonus there, and there's also bonus simply for participating. So showing up to an event is going to help you to get some point on the leaderboard. And we're going to be going back here to our driver. Already going here. That was a big mistake there. Not sure if this is going to be deemed chaseable or not by our judges. Or Krogan here. Maybe there was a lag there for him. The judges are just looking at if it's a ping issue or not. So just looking at that replay here real quick. It looks like our judges decided to see if the lag may be more generalized. They're going to be sending another driver before deciding if they deem just unchaseable or they give a rerun. We're going to be moving on to our next driver here. So here at the line this time we got Jimmy. Light are going down. Jimmy, that is sitting at the 56th position on the season leaderboard with 28 points. I know he couldn't make it to the last round. It was his birthday, party boy. But yeah, his best results was in the round number 1 there with that A9E, 2JZ under the hood. Solid performance so far for Jimmy, crossing the finish line. Well done. Alright, so for Jimmy, it's going to be 83, putting him in first place so far on the leaderboard. And now we're going to be going to our next participants here. This is Nishimura. Big shout out to Nishimura, showing up to all of the EF event for the last 3 years. Maybe not in the top contestant part of the leaderboard, but definitely someone that is showing up and ready to go. It appears that the light is not working for him, though I'm not sure if he installed the app, but it's a qualification run. We should be good. We're just gonna tell him to go in the chat. And he is going for Nishimura from Japan. A bit late on the initiation, missing the inside clip number 1. In that E36 with also a 2JZ under the hood. Missing the exit of the outside zone number 3, coming with a lot of speed on the outside zone number 5. Managed to hit that inside clip 2, inside clip 3, and pushing out to the rumble for Nishimura from Japan. GG. And it's going to be a 0 for Nishimura, unfortunately, missing too much of the zones. Judges are also telling me that they gave a 0 to Kai. After testing with the other driver, the issue appears to be on the driver's side, so his run was deemed unchaseable. We'll go back to him for his second attempt, though, so hopefully he can do better this time. For Nishimura with a 0 and a 0.1. Going back to Kai Grogan. Looks like it's going to be a ping issue for Kai. That is having a, how do you call that? A little bit of internet issue, looks like. I know some drivers are joining from far away. For example, we just had Nishimura joining from Japan. Some drivers are in the EU as well. We will see if we give him a 5 minutes timeout, see if he can reboot his PC or not. For Kai Grogan. So he's gonna be rebooting his PC. We'll be going to Calavano. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm butchering your name this morning. Got an 83 on his first attempt. Pulling through the line here for his second run. First on the leaderboard so far for the qualification. And the lights are going down. For Jimmy. Oh, what happened there, Jimmy? Jimmy from the New Jersey in the USA, representing the Xenon team. Not sure how many teams Jimmy is part of, but definitely is someone active in the Assetto Corsa community. Know what he's doing. Not his first rodeo. Crossing the finish line there. Fully committed. Love it. Maybe it's going to be deemed unchaseable though. That's the advantage when you get a good score on your first run. You can go a bit more wild on the second attempt. With the backy there, but missing the inside clip. Bit too inside for the outside clip number 3, but overall good. I think the judges are taking a look at the entry, see if it was over 90 degree, which would be deemed unchaseable, like impossible to match the angle there. And it does look like he went over the 90 degree. Let's see. And it's going to be deemed as 0 for Jimmy. So we'll keep his 83 and move on to our next participant, Nishimura, for his second attempt. That also got a 0 on his first attempt, so the pressure is on for him. He is at the start line, ready to go for Nishi. And he's going. Huge crash. What happened there? Oh no. Not good for Nishimura. Gonna be a 0 again for him. We'll see if Grogan is gonna be able to land some score on his second attempt here. He did restart his PC. So we go back to Kai. So we're waiting on Kai. He has about 1 minute left here to join the server and get ready to the line. Looks like he is coming now. And it looks like he is going to be coming to the line here. So far, I think so good. Warming up those tires. Let's go, Grogan. You got this. And it is a start here for Grogan, filling out the outside zone number 2 for that first transition there. Coming in committed, much better this time. We don't see him jumping around on the track. Exiting the outside zone 3 for the quick switch back, 4 to 5. Filling out the 5, nice decel here from Grogan, making sure to fill the inside clip number 2. Quick snappy transition for inside clip number 3 and pushing out. Oh, that should be good. Should be enough to get him some score. And it looks like we do have a score for Grogan. It's going to be a 79, putting him in the second position. We'll be getting into our group number 3 here in a minute. So let's take a look at our qualification groups. So group number 3 here, we're gonna start with Logan, then Tristan, McGuire, Nicholas, that I think cannot be there today, unfortunately, Moyan, Lozano, Trab, McMichael, Enriquez, Manny, that I think I saw in practice, that we'll see today, finally competing, and then Jacob. Like I said earlier, the season points are super tight on the leaderboard so far. A lot of ties. To break those ties, we have like this full list of criteria that we look at, but of course finishing in the battle in top podium, then looking at the average qualification score from those drivers and going down the list there for all the details and breaking those ties. Right, and I think we have our drivers ready to roll this time. And it looks like we're going to be starting with Logan. Ready to go. For Logan, the light is down. He is up, coming on the initiation. That was a lot of kind of a 3-point initiation there. Judges are looking at. Currently sitting in a 30th position, only 104 points away from the lead on the season leaderboard. Presenting the team Ashira, barely touching the inside clip. Coming to the last transition, pushing it out, crossing the finish line. Well done. Logan. Let's see the initiation. And it does look like this is going to be deemed at 3 points. Judges are looking at the replay again. Of course, we have our review here. What do you guys think in the chat? Let us know. The best setting for the T300? Yeah, if you need setting for T300. Jimmy, you got good settings? Yes, sir. It's good. So going back here to our quality results, and it does appear like this is going to be deemed unchaseable for him because of the 3 points initiation for Logan. Unfortunately, we're moving on to our next driver. Here it's going to be Tristan. All right, let's see what he can cook for us. Tristan, that finished P10 with an 83 previously in qualification this season, so definitely know how to drive. Appears to be another 3-point initiation, missing completely the inside clip number 1. I mean, committed to the outside zone number 3. That's what we want to see. Quick flick for the outside zone 5. That was well done for him. Filling all of those inside clip. I think it's the initiation here that is going to be a killer, fortunately for him. And it judges are looking to replay, but it does look like it's going to be deemed a 3-point initiation. The judge is really looking deep into those 3 points initiation. The angle the car had, the grip the car had when it happened. Is it something that is predictable, chaseable? Judges here.
About the stop sliding for a second. I think if it still counts or not, because the car still's moving like it's like drifting. And on the side from Logan, on his initiation, he was all the way sliding from the beginning till the entry.
Right. So that would be the difference here. Thank you, Adrienne. We got our drivers that are getting ready. Appreciate everyone helping us make this event smooth. Judges are entering score, I think, as we speak. Looking at the replay one more time. Right, I think we're gonna have results here coming in. Decision. We are starting to get results. Looks like driver is going to be penalized on the style for that initiation, but still getting some points overall. For Tristan, it's going to be a 60, putting him in 5th place. Well done. Our next driver at the line here. We got the log-to-log driver. Tyler leaving the line here, coming to the initiation. Oh, that was smooth. That was well done and speedy at 123 kilometers per hour. Coming to the outside zone number 3 there. Locked in completely, no correction. This is flawless so far from Tyler. And the last here, outside zone 5. Well done, putting the tires where they need to be. Snappy transition for the inside clip 3 and finally pushing out across the finish line. What a run from Tyler. That was beautiful to see. And look at that. Let us know what you guys think in the chat. Pretty solid run from Tyler. And it's going to be at 86, putting him in 1st place, bumping Jimmy's down. Good job. Next up, Cassie Nicholas is not here today, so we're going to be going to Lozano. We got Lozano at the line, ready to go. And it's green. Lozano that finished in the top 16, round 3, previously in the season, representing the Revolution Drift Club. And that Monte Carlo Supercharged LS. Driver from the USA. So far, oh no, a bit too hard there. The car is probably super heavy. But coming to the last transition there and pushing it out across the finish line. And for Lozano, unfortunately, because of the tire drop, it's going to be a 0 on his first attempt. And next up, we have Michael. Doing some burnout over there, warming up those tires, getting ready for his run. Gage leaving the line here. A lot of speed coming in, committed on the initiation, but a bit too fast, missing the inside clip number 1. Putting a bit of a tire on the rumble. Snappy transition for outside zone number 3 there, locked in all the way around. This is well done. Extreme Motorsport driver here, showing us how it's done, putting the tires where they need to be. Well done. That outside zone number 3 was beautiful, really putting the tire on the outside line, barely doing any correction. The outside zone number 5 coming a bit fast there, but managed to deep dive into the inside clip and finally complete the track. Well done for Gage. Could be a 70.5 for McMichael, putting him in 5th place on the leaderboard so far. And we're going to be moving on to our next participants here in a second. It's going to be a Manny here. Bit too much there. Sorry for that. Coming in a bit shy on the outside zone number 3, making sure to keep the tire in the zone there as he transitioned for 4, coming to 5, maxing out the angle there. That was well done. Good placement on the inside clip, coming to the last transition there. Crossing the line, well done. For Manny. Score for Manny here. Unfortunately, it's going to be deemed a 0 for Manny on that entry. We're going to go back to our next participant, going back on top of the group for Logan. Send him. Ooh, that was a bit weird. Got a 0 on his first attempt, barely touching the inside clip number 1. Managed to put both tire in the outside zone number 2, coming with a lot of speed on the runway, a bit shy on the entry for outside zone 3, dropping the tire here as he come out of the outside zone 3. Quick switch back from 4 to 5, maxing out the angle there, coming with a lot of speed. Looks like he dropped a tire on the rumble, couldn't handle it, snappy transition, and finally outside zone 6 fell out beautifully. Well done, Logan. Not sure that shaky run up and how it's gonna play out for you. What the judges think. And it's going to be 74.5, putting him in 4th place so far. We'll keep that score. Well done. As we keep going on those second run here, group number 3 of our EF26 series. Got Tristan that got a 60 on his first attempt. Judges were debating if it was a 3-point initiation or not, so you got to be careful with that. But now leaving the line committed. Great initiation there. A bit too fast at 118. Barely touched the inside clip, but now he's back on it. Great entry on the outside zone number 3. Really on the outside line over there. Well done. And the outside zone 5, that was beautiful. This is how it's supposed to be. Bit shy on the inside clip coming from the last transition there. Outside zone number 6. Filled out with a lot of angle. Love it. Well done. Arnold, Tristan. Oh, and we got a score. That was not the right replay. It's going to be 83.5 for Tristan. And we are going back to McGuire. It's a go for him. Leaving the line here. We got a 74 round 3 on his second qualification. This time he's doing really good. 86 on the first attempt. This time I think it's gonna pay off as well. What our judges are gonna think of that. Like there was maybe a bit of rumble on the outside zone number 1, but overall, well done. And it is gonna be a score here of 83.5. We'll keep his first attempt at 86. Well done, Tyler. Enough to get you in the show this afternoon. Moving on to our next driver, Ryan Lozano. He's at the line. The line is green. It's rolling. Let's go. Big boat there. Maxing out the angle for the outside zone number 3. Well done. Don't throw it too hard this time. You got this, Ryan. Maxing out the angle there. A lot of correction, and unfortunately that was too much for him. That's unfortunate. Looks like it's gonna be a 0 for him. Alright, and yeah, that's gonna be a 0 unfortunately for Ryan. As we keep going here, our next driver, this time it's gonna be Gage McCall for his second attempt. He's at the line ready to go. It's a go for Gage. Got a 70.5 on his first attempt. Whoa, that was great. I think that's the perfect speed you want on the entry at 119. Coming in with a lot of commitment. That was a solid transition into outside zone number 3, filling the zone beautifully, coming with a lot of speed here. But he managed to decel perfectly there and place the tire in the inside clip for the last transition there, pushing on to the finish line. Well, that was a great run for a Gage. Let's see what the judges are going to think of that. Beautiful. As we can see the error that was made previously by Ryan here, as he came into the outside zone number 5 with too much speed. Had to do a big correction there. But for Gage, it's going to be 80.5, putting him in 4th place on the leaderboard. Well done. We'll definitely make sure to keep that score. And our next participant is the last one for group number 3 here. It's going to be Manny. He's at the line. Manny got a 0 on his first attempt this time, coming in with a bit more, playing it safe, a bit too short on the inside clip, but at least he was there, filling the outside zone number 3 there. Small wobble, but overall a stable speed, coming to the outside zone 5. Great decel there, avoid dropping the tire. Amazing placement on the inside clip, coming to the last transition. That should be enough to give him some score, hopefully here. Manny Enriquez. Presenting the Shadow Realm Drift Club in that S15. And it looks like we have the score 71 for Manny Enriquez. Well done. So that's already all for group number 3. We'll be moving to our group number 4 here in a minute. Take a look. Group number 4, we got some solid drivers over here. Part pretty smooth. We had some 0, but we're able to save up on their second run. Group number 4, it's going to start with Oliveira and Williams, Moya, Lilian, Thomas, Diaz, that I think is not here today, and Joseph, that is also not here today, Crawford and Burke. Those are joining up right now. We're going to be ready to go. Group number 4. Big shout out to all of the teams that are participating in our series. We do this for the community, right? At the end of the day, we're here to have some fun. We're happy to see the drivers competing here, grinding their way in that 72-hour practice before the event. So big shout out to all of the guys, to all of the teams. Much appreciate the support also. We've been posting a lot on Instagram recently, and a lot of you have been amazing at supporting, resharing. So thank you, everyone. Okay, we are getting the driver here. Making sure everyone is here before we start to avoid any technical issue. And we'll be able to go with Oliveira. So we're gonna open this up with Oliveira. Oliveira, that is 82 points only from the lead, currently sitting in the 18th position. In the 18th position for the season. So really want to make sure he get the points in this round. He is at the line ready to go. Lighter going down. Oliveira. That Subaru BRZ driving the Subaru. His best quality is a 86, yeah, in this season. Let's see if he can beat that this round. Going to the outside zone 5. Hold on, quick on the transition, good placement of the car. Solid performance for Oliveira. Well done there, filling those zone. You guys enjoy the show? No replay. Yeah, there's replay. Who's saying there's no replay? Jimmy stole my dog. Jimmy. The team lost to lost. No, it's lock to lock. Come on, bro. You got this. As we are waiting here for the score. For Oliveira. And it looks like we have a score that came in for Oliveira. It's going to be a 70.5. It's going to put him in the 7th, 8th, 9th position so far on the leaderboard. Well done. Moving on to Tristan Williams, our next competitor. He's at the line ready. I'll be sending him in shortly. And it's a go for Williams. Look at those sparks. 122 on the initiation. Going to the transition here for outside zone number 3. Driver that is sitting in the 19th position on the season leaderboard. Only 82 points from the leader of the season. Gotta make everything count today. Still 3 rounds, counting today to go, so we want to make the best out of that. Well done for Williams here. Bit too hard on the initiation, missing a bit of the inside clip, but remainder of the run was pretty good, I would say. Let's see what our judges think. I love the angle that the guys are throwing in the outside zone 5. I don't know what you guys think at home, but great to see here. It takes a lot of skill also. And it's going to be a 74 for Williams, putting him in 7th place. Moving on to our next participants, we're going to have Moya at the line. And it's green. Dominic Moya. Camaro. Whipping it left, whipping it right, filling the zone. Something the DTD team. Great transition there, coming to the inside clip. And finally pushing it out across the finish line for Dominic Moya. Well done. like we have score of 86, putting him in second position. Dominic Moya, well done. Our next participant, I believe it's going to be William Diaz. He is here. There were rumors he wouldn't show up, but he is here. He's always here. He's been competing in EF for what, 3 years now. He's still part of the participation prize pool for this season. Coming in hot on the inside clip. Quick switch for the outside zone number 3. Making sure to put the tire on the outside of the zone. Quick switch back to 5. Great transition there. Barely touching the inside clip number 2. Happy transition for 3. Pushing onto outside zone 6. Well done for William Diaz. Like we have a score of 82 for William. Well done. Next up, we got Dominic Joseph that is also here, so the rumors were false. Oh no, it is. He is not here. So we have, I think we're going back for a second run of the group now. With Oliveira at the line for his second attempt. Got a 70.5. Sorry, let's see if he can do better. I'm sure he can. His best qualification is an 86 so far this season. Supercharged LS under the hood. Well done so far. That was amazing stability there. Love the commitment coming on to outside zone 5, making it look easy so far. Good placement on the inside clip. Well, that's gonna pay off, I'm sure, for Oliveira. Well done. And we're still waiting for the score for Oliveira. It's gonna be an 86, putting him in second place. Let's go. Good job. Next one is Tristan. And it's a go for Tristan here. Got 74 on his first attempt. Gonna drop the tire there. Being a bit timid on the transition for outside zone number 3, but he saved it and put the tire on the outside of the zone. Quick switch back to 5. Super smooth. Is it gonna be enough? He managed to deep dive back into the inside clip and back onto inside clip 3, crossing the finish line. Okay, that's gonna be unlucky for those tire drops. Let's see what our judges think. Was close to the track limit there. So we are finalizing the score for Tristan Williams. Best qualification score this season is 79.5. Is he gonna beat that this time? representing the Get Skinny team. That beautiful RX-7FC with a 2JZ under the hood. It's a 68, so we'll keep that 74, currently sitting 10th place on the leaderboard. All done for Tristan. And our next participant is going to be Dominic Moya. Got an 86 on his first attempt, so really strong driver. Now, putting the tire on the rumble, missing the inside clip. I think he decided to go all in. Sometimes it pays, sometimes it doesn't, but still giving the show, finishing the run, putting the tires where they need to be on the outside zone 3. Quick on the transition there, but control his speed. That was great. Diving into the inside clip. The last transition there for the outside zone 6 for Dominic Moya. I think those rumbles and missing zone may hurt him, but you know what? When you got an 86 on your first run, you can go all in on your second. Why not? And it's gonna be a 67. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll keep that 86. Still sitting third on the leaderboard. Moving on to our next driver today. Last one for group number 4. It's gonna be William Diaz. Well done so far for Diaz, making sure to fill those zones, using all of the track space that he got. That was smooth. Love it. Coming to the inside clip there, a bit too fast, barely touching it. Quick switch back and a bit too snappy on that last transition for William. That's unfortunate. For the evolution of drift driver. And that was the last driver of our group number 4. It's going to be a 0, unfortunately, for the judges for an incomplete run for William Diaz. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back for the second half of our qualification. Round 6 of the 2026 season. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back here, group number 5. We're starting to get some scores on the leaderboard. If you guys are enjoying the show at home, if you like the stream, make sure you join our Discord, show some support. If you're not already following us on Instagram, go take a look. It's worth it. We try to post over there and support all of the team, the participants, our partner as well. Shout out to everyone supporting the season. ESDA, Aceto Frames, Pinky Design, GL Team, Bozan, Form Garage, and Daz, helping out with all of the analytics. Big shout out to those guys for helping us making those events happen. Looks like this is gonna be a quick group here. We have some no-show today. Maybe we're gonna open the wild card again, I guess. We'll see after the event. And we're gonna be calling the driver at the line now. We're waiting for this bro, Dylan. May have a little technical issue here. We'll give him a 5 minutes quick there. As we wait for Dylan to get to the line. Look quickly at our qualification results so far. We got Tyler in the lead with 86, Oliveira also with an 86, and Dominic Moya also with an 86. To break those down, we look at the best line, then the best angle, then the best style. And we're already seeing some results here. It looks like we got Dylan at the line now. We're going to be ready to send him. And it's green for Dylan. I think it's safe a bit on the initiation there, pushing the car out, barely getting into the outside zone number 2, coming to 3 there. Small wobble, small correction, a bit shy on those zones, but you want to make sure to land some score on the leaderboard. Playing it smart. Great decel on outside zone 5, fulfilling inside clip 2. Snappy transition to 3, and a bit too much outside for the outside zone number 6. That was wide. Let's see what our judges think for Dylan. Appears to be a 3-point initiation as well. Judges are looking into it at this time. Can see the replay. Rip. Oh yeah, the 3 motion. You saw that as well. Thank you, Vince. Good luck, guys. Have fun for sure. And it looks like it's gonna be deemed 0 because of the initiation for this bro. So, taking the 16 position so far. And we'll be sending him for his second attempt here in a second. Just need to So for this bro second attempt, I believe we'll be getting him at the line. Feeling a bit lonely in that qualification group. You have the full server for yourself, Dylan. Let's go. Coming to the line now. Gotta do better on that second attempt. You got this. Playing it safe. Get some score. Even if it's a 60, it'll be enough to get into the top 32. Leaving with a lot of speed there. Coming on the initiation. Well done for the outside zone. A bit too fast at 120. Barely touching the inside clip. And barely touching the outside zone number 2 as well. But at least he's not over rotating or doing major mistakes. So far so good. Coming to the outside zone number 5. Well done here. Good placement on the inside clip for the last transition. Pushing it to the outside zone. Much more safe this time. Much better. Enough to get some scores. And it is going to be a 72 for this bro. We'll keep that score, that's for sure. Well done. Taking a look back at the qualification leaderboard, the results that we got so far. I explained how we break the tie. So looking at the line, then the angle, then the style. We got Tristan in 4th position, Jimmy in 5th, William in 6th, Gage in 7, Kai in 8th, Logan in 9, Tristan in 10, Dylan in 11, Matt in 12, Danny in 13, Stefan in 14, Nishimura in 15, and Lozano in 16. Oh, we'll see now. We should get into the juice of it with the wild cards driver this time. Wild cards that join us mid-season. They're there to create some trouble, to get those podium on the events and get the money back in their pocket. We're gonna be ready to roll, I do believe, here. Our first participant, it's gonna be Alawi. Alawi that got 86 last round in qualification. Finished top 4 at the same time last round. So really a strong contestant for today. I want to be looking at. He's been driving for a long time as well. Oh, but I think he made it. Just gonna give him a minute to join here. Looks like there was a small technical issue. Take a look at our group number 6. Like I said, we are with the wild card, opening up with Alawi, then Roger, Iban, Damian, Polo, Florian, LeBron, Duran, Garcin, and then Colin. All right, so I think we do have him here. Getting some fresh tire, putting the fuel in the machine, getting ready to roll. And he is at the line now. For Alawi, wildcard on the event. Great. A 118, that's the speed you're aiming for. Really filling out those zones, maxing out the angle, dropping a bit of tire there, a bit too maybe aggressive on that first attempt here for his qualification. Coming to the outside zone 5, that was smooth as hell. Coming to the inside clip for the last transition, pushing it out to the outside zone 6. Beautifully done for Alawi. Definitely a strong driver. Filling all of those zones like it should be, and that decel here was amazing, maxing out the angle to make sure that he can deep dive into it. And it looks like we do have a results 83 for his first attempt. Well done. Next up, we're gonna have Roger coming onto the line. And the lights are going down. 1, 2, 3, go, Roger. You got this. Well done for Roger. He's been practicing a lot in the last 72 hours, coming with a lot of angle onto the outside zone 3, but bit of hesitation as he entered the zone and pushing into the small correction. Coming to the 5, lacking a bit of angle, but maxing it out, making sure to get into the inside clip 3 and inside clip 3 this time again. Reaching the finish line. It looked like a little end brake pull outside of the cell. We'll see what the judges think. They're looking at all the analytics, all of the run. Big shout out to Daz behind the drift inspection forensic tool. You can get on Vozan and on his Patreon as well, showing on those lines. So here we don't have Wally, but we got that. Same thing, same different. And judges, of course, have access to much more analytics. Does look like a little end brake pull on OZ3.
We just checked that on the transition from outside zone 2 going into outside zone 3, it was a slightly handbrake pull, and we mentioned that that transition is full commitment. There is no diesel, no handbrake pulls. We just demoed a few points. On there, we did not give a 0, but if there was a competition by the time, like a battle, lead to chase, and he pulls handbrake and he causes the chase to get contact with him, that will be lead demo fault.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Adrian, for the explanation. So we got a score for Roger 74. So still some points, but as Adrian explained, in the battle probably be different. Next participant here, leaving the line, it's gonna be Iban from the Escuco Drift team. Has been also practicing a lot in those last 72 hours, coming with a lot more of assurance on the outside zone number 3. He's confident into his driving, maxing out the angle on the outside zone 5, and deep dive into the inside clip. That was perfect placement there for Iban, pushing into the last outside zone. Well done. Making sure to fill all of those zones. Really snappy on those transition. Driver, like I said, we can kind of sense and feel that he's confident into his driving ability and kind of know the track by now. Don't know how many laps he did, but I know he was there practicing a lot. Just waiting for the score to come in here for Torreblanca. It's gonna be 87.5, taking the lead, first position on the leaderboard. Well done. Moving on to Damian, representing the EF team. Driver from Poland. Ready to roll. Let's see what he can cook for us. Showing up as a wild card for this event, Damian. And it's a go. A bit timid on the initiation. Looks like you want to make sure to get some point there. So far, filling those zones. Not at max angle, not at max speed, but he is there on the outside, line of the outside zone 3. Really playing it safe there, lacking a bit of angle, but still hitting those clipping points on the last transition there. And he's going to be pushing it out across the finish line. Overall, solid performance. Sometimes you got to play it smart. Sure you get the point, and it's going to be a 76, taking the 11th position. Moving on to Apollo, our next participant. Going up at the line now. And it's green for Paulo. The Escuco Drift family. That was beautiful on the initiation at 119. I really think this is the speed you want to go for, guys. He's showing us how it's done. Bit maybe too aggressive on the entry for the outside zone 3 there. We're coming to 5. Playing it safe, making sure to dive into the inside clip. And also playing it safe on the last transition there. Maybe not a top score, but definitely a score here. We'll see what he gets. The wild cards really there to shake things up. Looks like we have a score. It's going to be a 76.5 for Polo. Good job. And our next participant here, it's going to be Fran at the line. And it's a go for Fran. Car looks to be dying there, but he is back on the throttle. Driver from Spain in that E36 compact with a 2JZ with a 250 shot under the hood. Make sure to fill those inside clip. A bit timid on the transition, playing it safe, but crossing the line in one piece. That's the goal. You want to get some point. Did he stall the car or not? Judges are looking at the replays, the analytics. What you guys think in the chat? Hope you enjoyed the show. Definitely a 90. Yeah, that was a 100-point run. Yeah, that was... All done for Fran, but it looks like it's a bit hard to chase. Maybe not the best line. Is are analyzing those corrections. Get the analytics. When they judge for qualification, you know, there's some mistakes that are still gonna give you some points. But in a battle this afternoon, that would be really, you would be deemed at fault for some of those mistakes. But here we're just judging the qualification run, ranking the drivers to build that bracket for this afternoon show. And it's going to be a 57, so still some point, taking the 20th position so far. We'll get ready for our next driver here. It's going to be LeBron. So now we got LeBron at the line. With the great initiation, making sure to fill that inside clip. With a lot of speed to the outside zone 3 there, a bit shy, but now bring back the tire on the outside of the zone. Into the switchback. It's like he's a bit offline and throwing it too hard, unfortunately. Going over completely the rumble there. Still going, giving us a show. Double Mar, I'm sure you can do better on your second attempt here. It's gonna be deemed as 0 because of those tire drops. And we're going back for a second run here with Alawi. Drivers that didn't show up. Alawi got an 83 on his first run. Calling the drivers, not sure if he had a technical issue or not. And it looks to be a good this time for Alawi. Coming up here at the line. It's a go. Can you beat the 83? I'm sure you can. At 119, amazing speed, making sure not to drop on the rumble there. Maxing out the angle on outside zone 3, locked in from the get-go. That's what we want to see. Switch back onto 5. Bit fast there, but that seems really smooth there. Coming on the inside clip and bit too much angle there, but finally crossing the finish line. I love the commitment on the outside zone 3. It's going to be beautiful for the battle this afternoon. It's going to be at 80, so we'll keep that first attempt for Alawi. Next up, Roger for his second run. Roger at the line, light are going down, and it's a go. Got a 74 in his first attempt for the Spain driver. Bit too hard there, missing a bit of the inside clip. Looks like he did pull the handbrake again before outside zone 3, which is not a decel area on this track. I don't think it was to snap that transition. It looks like he was coming too fast. Judges are going to be taking a look at the analytics, of course, but he completed his run. The car is in one piece. This is good. All right, so which is looks like it was all right from the analytics point of view this time. It's gonna be a 74. That was his first score. Second score here coming in shortly. Alright, and it is a 75, so he did beat his first attempt, taking the 13th rank on the qualification so far. And next up we got Iban. Oh, and he's already going, coming to the initiation. Inside clip there, well done for Iban. Be really committed in those transitions. Love the style for that driver, grinding the outside of the line there. Quick switch back to 3, 4, 5, and now into the inside clip. Committed, you know what he's doing. He's learned the track. Well done for Iban. And for Iban, it's going to be a 90.5, taking the lead. Let's go. What a score. Well done. Moving on to our next participant. Coming through the line, the EF driver. Nopek. Got a 76 on his first attempt. Let's see if he can bait that. Coming a bit slow from the initiation there, playing it super safe, but still missing the inside clip at 124 kilometers per hour. Maxing out the angle before the outside zone 3. Locked in this time, grinding the line. Coming for the 4, to the 5. Lacking a lot of angle. Is it going to be enough to dive into the inside clip? He managed to touch it. Coming to the last transition there. Well done. Outside zone 6 is filled completely. A lot of correction, maybe a bit of timidity, lack of confidence. We'll see what the judges think. Let's watch the replay here for the Polish driver. Missing the inside clip. And it looks like we have a score already. It's going to be a 71, so we'll skip his first attempt at 76. Moving on to our next driver. For that group 6. Second attempt here for Polo. And it's a go. Light is green. Leaving the line with a lot of speed. A bit too slow there. Looks like he did decel a lot at 117, but snapped the angle for the outside zone 3. All done so far. Playing it safe. Is he going to be able to beat that 76? Huge correction outside the decel area there before the inside clip. Bring it back for the last transition though and complete his strike. Not sure what happened there after the outside zone number 5. Looks like we have a score though. It's going to be a 77. $76.5, I'm sorry. So here we got the score exactly the same as his first attempt. So well done. Moving on to the next participant. It's going to be Fran. He's at the line. Driver that is 26 years old from Spain, part of the Skuko Drift team. Managed to get into the top 32 previous round at Mugello. Track Mugello is now publicly available on Vozan for everyone to download and run with. And we can see Lorente here completing his run. Got a 57 on his first attempt. Let's see if he can beat that this time. We have a score already. It's going to be a 75.5, so much better. Well done, Fran, taking the 13th position. And we have our last driver for that group number 6 coming up next. So here Omar really gotta get some score. 0 on his first attempt. Playing it ultra safe there at 118. But the angle is locked in. It's kind of smooth coming to the outside zone 3 now. And that BMW F22.9. I know he had some issue with the car handling before the event. He managed to fix all of that. Now hitting the inside clip and switch back for the last transition, pushing out to outside zone 6 and crossing the line. Probably enough to get score. And we have a score. It's going to be a 73. So taking a look at our qualification results so far. It moved a little bit with Iban taking the lead at 90.5, then Tyler with the 86, Oliveira with the 86, and Moya with the 86 following close by. Some really strong driver here, got some 0 unfortunately. Some wildcards in the mix that are moving things up and creating a bit of a challenge for our drivers. Group number 7 this time, that will be kicking it off in a moment here. Starting with Igor, Fabian that had to We faith his participation for today. Unfortunately, he had a family emergency. We hope everything is good for him. Everything is all right. Then we'll have Edvinas, that is really eager and to want to make this round count for the season leaderboard. Fabian, then Liam, strong driver, Abdullah, Oscar, Simon, and Tyler. So this group and the next group are really strong drivers. I think this is gonna move things a lot on the qualification board so far. Let's see what they can cook for us. So we're gonna get ready to kick it off in a moment. Again, big shout out to all of the teams participating in our event. Appreciate all of you. Great to see the community coming together, having some fun, tapping some doors. That's what drifting is all about. Looks like we're gonna be call our first driver here at the line. Open up with Igor Roskov. Currently 27 point only from the lead, so can really make this count today. Currently sitting in 9th position on the season leaderboard. Finished top 4 in the previous round at Mugello, representing the GL team. That beautiful M2 G87. Got the Ford XS under the hood, which is pretty rare I've seen so far, but looks to be working well for him. Driver that is only 19 years old, joining us from Russia. And big shout out to the GL team helping us out with the track video. They created the video that you saw in the commercial previously, so thank you to those guys. They are here to help the community as well. It appears that we'll be ready to send Igor this time. And it's a go for Igor coming to the initiation. A lot of speed there, but decel appropriately in between the line, coming to the outside zone 3 there, maxing out the angle. He's really locked in, making sure to get the tires as far as possible, as deep as possible in that zone. Coming to 5. Well done here. That was super smooth. Amazing placement from those front tires in the zone. Finally pushing to the outside zone 6. What a run from Igor. Let's go. You guys see what I saw in the chat? That was amazing. Got some Vamos es Cuco in the chat. Let's go. No, Edvinas didn't go yet. He's going next. And it looks like we have a score here for Igor at 84. Well done. Moving on to Edvinas. Florian couldn't make it today because of an emergency. So Edvinas is now extension X 1774. This is your moment. Make some noise for Edvinas. Lock to lock driver with a beautiful livery on his car. He's at the line, ready to go. Sitting in the 4th place on the season leaderboard, only 23 points away from the lead. Gotta make this count. Coming to the initiation, filling those zone, a bit shy on the inside clip, but he is back on the line for the outside zone 2 to 3. Maxing out the angle, a bit of a tire drop there unfortunately for the Irish driver. quick switch back to 4 to 5. Really smooth there. Also a bit shy on the inside foot number 2, but making sure to fill the inside foot 3 and outside zone 6. Finally crossing the finish line. Solid performance, maybe a bit stressed. I know you can do better than that. But the track is also quite hard. We'll be releasing this track in the upcoming weeks for the public to enjoy as well. Oh yeah, there was a tire drop here for Venus, unfortunately. It's going to be a 78.5. Can do better on your second attempt, I'm sure. Moving on next to Fabian Montes. Fabian, that is joining us as well from Spain, representing the Shoutout Drift team. Finished top 4 in Mugello about a month ago. And got an 87 in the qualification. So let's see if this time he can do better than that. That was amazing placement on that inside clip. Really pushing the car out of outside zone 2. Maxing out the angle to 3. Driver is committed. Looks to be super confident also in his driving ability. Coming to the switch back for the Shoutout driver. Shy on the outside zone 5, but good placement for the inside clip on the last transition there. No correction at all. Crossing the finish line. That should pay off for Fabian. Can watch the replay there. Really staying outside all the way for the outside clip number 3. That was really good. And we got a score here of 87.5, taking the second position on the leaderboard. Well done for Fabian. Moving on to Akiko. Big shout out to Liam helping out with the tech for the cars. We have a lot of drivers, like almost 80 drivers participating this season. He's been helping out, taking all of those cars, making sure that everything is fair and legit for the competition. And he also volunteers time to our drivers to submit some updates in between the rounds. So big shout out to Liam here, committed on the outside zone 3, grinding the line all the way there, coming to 4 to 5, maxing out the angle there. Really diving to the inside clip for the outside zone 6 as well, crossing the line. That should pay off. What a run for Liam. You can see here in the replay, maybe a bit shy on the inside clip, but overall really place the tires where they needed to be. And we got a score at 87.5 as well, putting him in 3rd place. So to break up those ties again, guys, we look at the best total of both rounds, then we look at line angle and style. So since it's only their first attempt yet in that group, it's line angle and style that are breaking those tie. And we're gonna be ready for our next driver. And we got Muxar at the line. Muxar, that is only 30 points from the lead position, sitting at the 11th place for the season. Driver that is known to max out the angle on his run. Also from the Lock to Lock team. Presenting Sweden so far, it is amazing performance for Oscar. Here maxing out the angle. We knew it was coming. Amazing placement on those inside clip. And finally pushing through the finish line. What a run. That was well done here for the Swedish driver. Looks like we have a score. It's going to be a 93, putting him in 1st place on the leaderboard. Well done. We're gonna be getting into Simon next. Big shout out to Simon also, that is volunteering to create some track explainer video on Instagram. I appreciate you. He's at the line, ready to go. Let's see what he got. Really committed on the initiation, maxing out the angle at 122 kilometers per hour, pushing out outside zone 2, maxing out the angle, early transition as well for the outside zone 3, which put him beautifully into the zone. Now switch back to 5. Well done, making sure to hit that inside clip. And finally, outside zone 6 on the rumble where it needs to be. GG. That inside clip one was a beautiful. And that a bit early initiation transition for outside zone 3, I think really put him at the right place where he needed to be. We got a score that came in 90 for his first attempt here. So that's reassuring. Can do all in on the second attempt here. He's taking the 3rd place on the leaderboard. Moving on to Tyler Duck. Next. Tyler at the line. Quick on the initiation, 121. Tyler joining us from the USA, 21 years old. Presenting the Awake Drift team and that beautiful E36. Driver also has the 2JZ under the hood. I think that's a popular engine, that's for sure. And finally, quick switch for the last transition. Outside zone 6. Well done. GG for Tyler. Judges are watching replay. See if there was any tire drop. It looks like there was a tire drop on the outside zone 5 for Tyler. It's going to be at 89.5, taking 4th place. Well done. And we're going back on top of the group for the second attempt for Igor, that got an 84 on his first run. See if he can beat that this time. Got him coming here to the line. And it's green. Igor going. And he beat the 84. The Russian driver, 19 years old. Well done on the inside clip. A bit slow at 114, but overall really smooth with it. Maxing out the angle. Snappy transition for the outside zone 3. Look, really good. Now coming to the outside zone 5. Making sure to place the tire as much as possible close to the marker for those inside clip. Pushing out into outside zone 6. Well done. Gonna give us an amazing battle this afternoon. And it looks like we have a score. Gonna be 89, so he did beat his score. Well done, Igor. And moving up next with Edvinas. Alright, it's a go for Edvinas. Second attempt, got a 78.5 on his first run. Bit too inside on the inside clip. Looks like some people are asking question about the score in the chat. You can take the time to review your score if you want after the qualification, Tristan. But the deduction, the way it works is it's math, right? There's no secret there. For Edvinas, let's see what he gets. Looks like it's gonna be Dima 0 on that second attempt, unfortunately. So we'll keep that 78.5 for him. Yeah, Tristan, feel free to like after the event, we can look into it. Make sure you have your replay though, so we can look at it. Come out with like come out ready, please. And we got our next participant at the line. That's gonna be Montes. Got an 87.5 on his first attempt. Coming in smoothly on the inside clip. Well done with the placement. Transitioning for outside zone number 3. Maxing out the angle. That was beautifully done with the decel, but didn't dive enough on the inside clip. Well done on the outside clip 3 though, and now finishing up strong on the outside zone 6. Well done. Watch the replay there. That inside clip number 1 was beautifully done. Tire exactly on the most inside line of that clipping zone, and really grinding the outside of the it's on number 3. We do have a score. It's going to be at 85 for Fabian, so we'll keep his 87 his previous attempt. And no, now we're going to be moving to our next driver, which is going to be Liam Akiko, and we're ready. Well done here for Liam. To the outside zone number 3, locked in the angle. Grinding the line, quick switch back. Oof. With a lot of speed onto 5 though, managed to dive into the inside clip. Finally pushing out until the end. Got an 87.5 on his first attempt. Is this going to be enough to beat that score? Jimmy, you see you're out already? I don't think we had 32 driver yet. No, you're not. Yeah, you're good. So we got a score here of 91. He did beat his score for Liam. Well done. We're gonna be going to our next driver. That's gonna be Muscar. He is at the line, ready to go. Oof. Maxing out the angle a bit short on the inside clip, but he's pushing out from the outside zone 2, maxing out the angle on 3 there. Beautiful entry, committed entry onto the outside zone. Love it. Coming to the outside zone number 5 there. Oof, a little bit of wobble in the decel, but he managed to dive into the inside clip. That was great. Good placement overall for the car. Got a 93 on his first attempt. Is this going to be enough to beat that score? Waiting for the scores to come in, watching that replay. Look at the angle there to get the tire into the inside clip. Really good, Lozano. And we do have a score here. It's going to be 83.5. We'll keep that 93 for him. Still in first position on the qualification leaderboard so far. And our next participant here, it's going to be Simon. Got a 90 on his first attempt. It's a go. Look at the car. It looks like he has a really soft suspension on that car, almost leaning on the side. Coming to the outside zone number 3. Pushing out the zone there. Maxing out the angle. Oh, that was beautiful there. A little bit of spring just to place the tire in the right place for the inside clip. And now, quick transition, snappy transition for outside clip 3 and outside zone 6. Well done for Simon. Beautiful run. We do have a score already in of 90, so let's call it consistency. Staying in 4th place on the leaderboard so far. Well done. And we got our last participants of that group number 7 before we jump into our last group of qualification. This time it's going to be Tyler Dock for a second attempt. Also got an 89.5 on his first run. Is he going to be joining the 90s club now? Well done on that transition. That was smooth. Well played. To the switchback. Bit shy on outside zone 5, but sometimes you got to play it safe, making sure you don't get a 0. And this driver knows how to drive. Gonna be enough to beat that 89 though. Let's see what our judges think. Let us know in the chat. All limiter, yeah, it did sound like it. Waiting for the scores. They are trickling in. Judges looking at the run for our line, angle, and style. Tyler Dock. Tyler, that is 65 points from the lead position, currently sitting in 16th position. Got a 91.5, taking 2nd place for the qualification this morning so far. So let's take a look at our leaderboard as we'll get our last qualification group set up here for you at home. So stuff did change a little bit. On the leaderboard, we have Oscar now sitting in 1st place at 93, Tyler Dock in 2nd place with a 91.5, and Liam Akiko with a 91 in 3rd place. We got Iban Simon that are also in the 90s club. Igor that is so close with an 89, sitting in 6th place. Fabian Montes, 87.5. Tyler McGuire with an 86. And so on, as you can see on the screen. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. So far, it's going pretty smooth. Oliver Driver. We should be getting our bubble also in that group. The cutoff is at 32 for the bracket this afternoon. Show is going to be starting at 2 p.m. On YouTube. So make sure you subscribe or even click that notify me button so you know when it starts. Of course, if you're driving, the briefing is just a bit before the event starts. So make sure you keep an eye on Discord for the announcement. If you're watching the stream and you're not in our Discord yet, make sure you join. Link is in the description. Season leaderboard. Like I said, that is pretty tight so far. Participants in our top 16 are getting some prize money at the end of the season. So the battle is there. The battle is hard. Points are really close to each other. Shout out to all of those drivers. Really want to make this round count. And I think we'll be almost ready here to start with our last group of qualification. We're gonna open it up with our leader for the season so far, Ahmed, sitting on the top of that leaderboard. We're gonna be ready to get them. We got Ahmed at the line that is going to be ready to go. Send him, let's see what he can cook for us. So far, number 1 on the season leaderboard. Eagle team dropping a little bit on the rumble there, but filling the inside clip, coming with a lot of speed to that outside zone number 3, really locked in. Driver seems to be going quite fast there with a creepy setup. Knows what he's doing. Going to the outside zone at number 5, filling those inside clip. Nappy into the inside clip 3 and pushing it out outside zone 6. And finally crossing the finish line. Well played, Ahmed. See what the judges are gonna think of that. Should pay off. But it does appear there was a small tire drop there for Ahmed. And it still scores 87.5. Can probably do better on her second attempt. And we're gonna be going with our next participants. Gonna be Chase. Chase that won round 5 at Mugello, representing the Kaiju Motorsports in that M2 G87. Driver that is only 15 years old from the USA. Rocking a 2AR under the hood, coming to the initiation. Chase crowding with a huge flick, making sure to fill the inside clip number 1. Getting all the speed he can out of the outside zone number 2. Locked in onto 3. Making sure to put the tires on the line. Look at that. Quick switch back onto outside zone 5. Nice angle. Now the dive into the inside clip. Coming for the last transition there. Beautiful run for Chase. It's amazing. Looks like we do have a score for Chase coming in soon. It's going to be a 94.5. He is taking the lead on that qualification. This is our last group. I think we're getting close to our bubble, guys. And we're getting ready for the next driver in a second here. Gonna be a French driver, Virgil. And he is going. Rip too slow at 113 there. Be hard to chase this afternoon, but he still managed to hit the zone. Getting into outside zone number 3 there. Locked in, making sure to put the tire on the outside line. Quick switch for the outside zone 5. Small angle correction to put the car where it needs to be for the inside clip. So the judges are going to be looking at the telemetry to see if it's unchaseable at that speed, if it would create a contact or not. They want to penalize that and how much. So that's what they're discussing at the moment. You can see here on the replay, Virgil with the placement on the outside zone number 3 was insane. Track layout looks damn dope. Thank you so much. I appreciate the feedback. The track is going to be made public as well, and probably next week or the week right after on Vozan, so keep an eye out. I'll try it out. And we do have a score that came in. It's going to be deemed unchaseable for Virgil. Unfortunately, on that first attempt, he's going to have to do better on his second run. Continuing next with the Ilya, the GL team. Yeah, that got us that beautiful track video. Ready to rock. Let's see what he can cook. Ilya coming on the initiation there. That run around number 3 at Montreal. Definitely knows how to drive, not new to the competition world. Oh, that was snappy here for the outside zone 5. Love it. Placing the car exactly where it needs to be on the inside clip. Oh, that's a beautiful line, beautiful angle for Ilya. That should pay off. We are starting to see some drivers that are at risk. As soon as we'll go through the second run on that group, it's going to be confirmed who makes it into top 32 and who not. Great angle from Ilya. That was amazing. You guys think in the chat, is it enough to join the 90s club? Just looking at the telemetry, see if there was a lot of decel that happened, what exactly there, but you want to make sure to be fair when they give those scores. We got a 92 in the chat. Yeah, maybe I think I would agree with you. Let's see. I'm not a judge, so who knows. They also got different angles, right? We see what we see on the stream, but when you go in like the F5 cam or even F7 or even F1 sometimes, like in first person view, you see other thing and all the analytic as well. So we'll see. It's an 87 for Ilya. Well done. First attempt. We're gonna be going to our next participants here. So we're just making sure we have the right driver at the line. Look like someone didn't change their name in game, but we are going with Jakob Barco. Finishing the top 16 last round, and his best qualification run this season is a 92.25, so we definitely know what he's doing. Only 33 points away from the lead this season, sitting in the 12th position. It's a go for the Skisia driver. Check driver. Oh, coming in with a lot of speed and maybe a bit too much, but we love to see that. Here onto the outside zone 5 now, making sure to max the angle to dive the car into the inside clip. Barely touching outside clip number 3, but crossing the finish line in one piece. Good run for Jakob. Watch here the replay. Look at the angle he gets into outside zone 5, like it's parallel with the decel line on the ground there. Really committed run. I think this driver is going for the first round qualification bonus. Those can really make a difference on the season leaderboard, especially when you're so close to the lead with only 33 points. He went all in. Judges looking at all the telemetry, making sure there were no tire drop. Should get a score soon. And it is an 87 for Jakob. Well done. Next up participants, it's gonna be Hassan. I do believe Hassan didn't add much practice. He was away for work or something like that. We'll see what he can cook. Definitely a talented driver, participating in a lot of competition this year, but also in previous year. He's not new to the EF championship. Let's see what he can do. And that got 94 last round in qualification, came in last and bumped everyone down the leaderboard. Oh, really a strong competitor to watch for, coming onto the 5 with a snappy transition. Well done on the inside clips, tire exactly on the inside line. Bit too much angle there, but crossing the finish line overall, well run. Driver that is only 19 years old, joining us from Turkey. Driving that the GR86 with a B58 engine under the hood, representing the Carbon Drift team. Got into top 8 at Mugello last round. He's eager to get the podium this season. And we have a score here for Hassan. It's going to be at 85.5. Well done. Going up to our next participant. Next participant is going to be Ahmed, Absubaga. Oh no, it's Bokak. It is Bokak, so absolutely good. Couldn't make it today. Bokak is going. Bit too short for the inside clip. Managed to still get into the outside zone number 3. 2 and then 3. Huge correction exiting the 3, then bit of over rotation onto 4. Coming to the decel here in 5. Too hard, missing the clip. But bring it back on the line for the inside clip number 3. Outside zone number 6, crossing the line. Well done overall. On the outside line for the outside zone number 3, but a lot of angle onto outside zone 4. Judges are making sure to look at those small thing there. Guys are having fun. We're going to be going back on top of our last qualification group, so things are going to be as serious now. We'll definitely see who's not making it into the bracket. The 66 for Marek. So far, he would be out of the battle, so definitely need to do better on his second attempt. As we go back to Ahmed at the line. Ready to go. Meta got an 87.5. Have to score higher if he wants to get onto the top 3 qualification. Sometimes it's a strategy too, right? How is the bracket gonna end up? Do you really want to go first in the battle? Sometimes there's some strategy involved. Beautiful run there, making sure to hit all of those zones. Flawless for Ahmed. Well done. Asana BP, yes sir. Gonna be a 91.5 for Ahmed on his second attempt. Well done. Moving on to Chase Cronin, that is at the line now. That was smooth for the initiation. Love it. With a lot of speed out of outside zone 2. Early transition to 3 there, locked in. Not maxing out the angle, but locked in. Sometimes that's way better. Predictable, smooth. Hitting all of those zones. The inside clips are well done so far for Chase. Is he gonna beat that 94? Sheesh. We're gonna see now. Got Manny sitting on the cutoff line so far. What a run from Chase. It's beautiful. Waiting for the scores. Gonna be a 94, so we'll keep that 94.5 still in first position. Well done. Next up we got Virgil, and the pressure is on for Virgil. He got a 0 on his first attempt, so Really got to do better this time. You got this. French driver. Shy on the inside clip, but he touched it. To the outside zone number 3 this time. Well done. A bit of a tire drop before the zone, but so far so good. Coming to the outside zone 5, diving into inside clip 2. Quick switch transition for the inside clip 3 and pushing out outside zone 6, crossing the finish line. Well done. And we do have a score that came in. It's going to be 86.5. Woof. You saved it, Virgil. Well done. You're still in so far. Moving on to our next participant. Going to be Ilya. The GL team. It's a go. Bit slow on the initiation there. Coming to the outside zone number 3. Locked in. Running a clinic so far. Hitting all of those zones. The inside clip. The outside zone. The transition are snappy. Great run overall for Ilya. Looks like Manny unfortunately got bumped out from the bracket. We do have a score for Ilya at 85.5, so we'll keep his 87. Well done. Got the Barco at the line for a second attempt. Also got an 87 on his first try. Hoping to beat that score. A bit shy on initiation, like the angle, and missed completely the inside clip. Barely touching outside zone 2 as well with the early exit, and kind of mistimed the transition for outside zone 3. Coming now back onto the line for 4 to 5. Maxing out the angle, you gotta dive that car in. Missing the inside clip number 2, and finally crossing inside clip 3, outside zone 6. Those were mistakes that the judges are going to want to take a look at for sure. Let's watch a replay. And we got a score here, 76.5. So we'll keep your 87, Jacob. And moving on to Hassan Salik. And that got an 85.5 on his first attempt. Well done. Good placement, filling all of those zones, committed in his transition, confident in his driving, locked in the end goal. Coming to outside zone 4. That was smooth. Maxing out the angle. Coming out of the decel zone. Making sure to put both tires close possible to the reference point. Beautiful run from Hassan. Gonna be enough to get into the 90 club. Looks like it is. On the line, a 90 for Hassan. Well done. We have our last participants for the qualification this morning. Driver is going to be Okok at the line, and it's a go. Gotta get Better score here on his second attempt if you want to make it into the battle. Got a 66 on his first attempt. Coming to the outside zone 2 to 3. Transition a bit shy there. He's in the zone. On the switchback, coming to outside zone 5 there. Really smooth on the decel, but not enough of decel. Barely touching the inside clip. Finally finishing his run. What you guys think? Judges are analyzing that last qualification run here. That's gonna give us our bracket for this afternoon, top 32. Judges are gonna take a look at the score. We're gonna share the bracket on Discord and be back at 2 p.m. Eastern time for battle. Drivers are gonna have some time for practice in between. And it says 86 taking the 17th position, much better for Bocock. So let's take a look completely at our qualification results for this morning. Unfortunately, we do have some drivers that won't make it into the battle. Matt Spice, Manny Enriquez, Stefan De Suler, Nishimura, as well as Lozano. Unfortunately, guys are not gonna make it. We'll be sharing the bracket, like I said, on the Discord once everything has been reviewed by the judges. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was pretty cool, pretty smooth. Thank you to all of the drivers, all of the team showing up, as well as everyone that is supporting us and making this happen. A big shout out to the different partner for the season: Vozan, Rareform Garage, Daz, Racing Development, Esports Drift Association, Assetto Frames, Pinky Design. Thank you so much, guys. The GL team as well. We're gonna finish on their video that they cooked for us, and we'll see you back at 2 p.m. this afternoon for the battle. Peace out.